What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to another episode of Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester. So we are here, we are getting to the business end of the season. We are screwed financially, but are we screwed in the league? I think it's time to check the fixtures and find out how it's been going. So we followed up the live com with this away trip to Middlesbrough, and the game definitely didn't get off to the best start, with them getting a goal from Williams within the first 2 minutes of the game. Again, playing football, they just played round us. We really struggled to get the ball. Williams turns Ray far too easy, and that's definitely a position that needs to be addressed. 1-0 Middlesbrough, 2 minutes in. Now we did get back in when we managed to rescue a point from the game, and as you can see here, the ball comes to the edge of the box. O'Connor just rifles it into the bottom corner. Middlesbrough 1, FC United Manchester 1. The next game saw Watford coming to Broadhurst Park, and they outclassed us. From start to finish, we just were not good enough, and it was really sad to watch. We dominated possession-wise, but we just couldn't get the shots away which we needed, and we were allowing far too many shots as well, which was really disappointing. As you can see, we actually have the ball, we're in possession of the ball. All things look comfortable. Ellison picks it up, he lays out to Billy Waders. Billy Waders goes back to Ellison, that's into Simpson. But Simpson loses it far too easy. Panini's running with it. He's going one way, going the other way. He manages to get the long ball in. The keeper's in no man's land. And the first goal of the game for Zavadil. And it was a decent volley, but it should never have happened because we were in control. Losing the ball far too easy, which it's been the story of the season, I think. We definitely need to be a lot stronger if we ever want to start pushing up this league table. Sheevan goes out to John. John comes inside to Ellison. That's back to Simpson. John on the wing again, back to Simpson. Simpson loses it again. This becomes a story of this highlights package, it seems. Hanley running down, tucks it away. That's 2-1 to Watford. Now we took an early lead in this game. This is only in the 8th minute. As you can see, the build-up play starts at the back. Bjorklund, he plays the long ball up. Ellison actually wins it. Lays it off to Murphy. Murphy into Ellison. That goes to Bjorklund, who was in for John for this game. They actually win it, but did they play the ball too quickly upfield? I think so. They were playing very direct football at this point. Johnson up to Billy Waiters. Billy Waiters goes inside to Ellison. Ellison into our young Icelandic. I can't pronounce his name, we all know that. And Murphy with a beautiful rifle finish into the bottom corner. He should have gone with his left foot, to be fair, so I'm quite impressed I managed to actually took that away with his right foot. Their equaliser again. The keeper moves out to collect it. Guy just jumps straight in, tucks it away. 1-1. Where do we start? Where do we start with this game? A 4-1 defeat. We never actually looked like we were going to get anything from this game. It never looked like that was going to happen. And the person who gets the goals for them is this Carlier guy up top. He's actually on £57,000 a week. He is on more than I think our whole team is on, by quite a lot. He's valued at 13.5 million, I think it is. It is insane that the person for them who scores all 4 goals for them in this 4-1 victory for QPR, all 4 goals were scored by somebody who gets paid more than all of our players put together, and is valued at more than all our players put together. It's just insane that somebody can be valued and getting paid so much money in the same division as us. It shows the issue we have at the minute. We are battling with the big boys this season, and it's not going to plan. Crespo, that's in the Carlier, and he tucks it away. That's 3-1 there. That's his hat trick. His 29th goal of the season. So we definitely came up against someone who is in good form. And unfortunately, it was just one of them days where you're up against a team who are clearly better. And that was to make it 4-1 to QPR. So guys, as you can see there, really, really poor form. We picked up them 2 victories, not counting Charlton recently, but since December now, we've only picked up the 2 victories. We are now in April. 1st of April, we've got Reading at home today, and we are now in the relegation zone, so this is the business end. We're only 2 points behind Aston Villa, 1 point behind Barnsley, so we're still in there, but we need to start getting some victories, so we need to get a victory against Reading today. I don't think points are good enough now. We need 3 points in these games, especially at home. Our home form recently has not been acceptable, and then when you look back at our away form as well, our home form, we're scratching at, and I don't even know what to look at the minute, guys. I've been tinkering with the tactics, and we've actually gone back to this. I've no idea. Since the updates come out, they have some weird new colours and stuff. I have no idea what's going on with FM. Burton's been dropped again, but Murphy's not playing too bad. But I'm thinking Burton for today, guys. Matty Kerr's been out injured. Now, what I will say is this recent run of form, it came just as O'Connor's been out and Ellison's been out. Ellison's just back today. O'Connor's just back today. Arnie's on the wing because Billy Wadis is out injured. Bjorklund's getting the game on the left wing because John has just not really been doing anything. Neither has him, to be fair. I might actually just give Simpson a game on the left wing because no one's doing it. Sheevan's having a poor run. Monroe's come in because of an injury to Riddle. Ray's been playing dreadful, but I don't have any confidence in this guy to step in and do a job. I feel like his balance and his agility and stuff is going to let me down. Really do feel like his determination as well is just not good enough. Yes, I'm playing him as a limited defender, but is that what we want? It could be something to consider, just because we need to get the victory, guys. We need to get the victory, and as you can see, you can tell by the way I'm kind of presenting this. I'm just stuck at the minute in terms of what to get ourselves out of this rut, and I suppose this is the joys of management, isn't it? Everyone has these situations where you go through that tricky situation and you need to find a way of plucking yourself out of it. And we're definitely trying that. We're definitely playing good football still. We're just making them couple of mistakes, which is frustrating. I've been trying to rotate, been trying to see if anyone wants to step up, and it's still O'Connor and Ellison who are stepping up. So I'm glad they're back for today's game. Definitely glad they're back. I mean, our top goal scorer is Billy Wadis, who's obviously out. John with 7. Then you got Burton in there with 6. Top assist is Burton. That's why he's back in again today. He gets the assists as that lone striker. Key passes, it's O'Connor and then Bram's following him up. Average rating 7.73. Bram's in there 7.48. Most valuable player, 5 million now for Bram Ellison. Financially, we actually need that money, but he's never going to leave, I hope. I mean, what I will say is he's passed that magic figure in league games of 455, just superb amount. At the end of the season, once it's updated the best team of all time, we'll check that out and see exactly how many appearances in total he has. It's going to be well over 500. Superb, absolutely superb. And as we say, he's tied down for a few more years yet. But I thought we were on the match day. Here we are now. So let's get into this, guys. Hopefully we can get a victory. So we're going to be going with Reese, Sheevan, Munro, Laxdale with That's the Risk. Well, the risk. Johnson, Reed, Simpson, O'Connor, Ellison's, Arnie, and then Burton up top. So we've got Ray, John, Thomas. We've got Thomas Nielsen, we've got Bjorklund and Palmerson on the bench. Palmerson's been dropped. Sheevan's playing really bad, but we literally have no one to play left back apart from him. So he's almost gets a free rein to have a bad game, which is not what I want. So definitely, again, something else we need to look at. Massive overhaul needed in the summer, guys. So I'm going to have to convince myself to stop being so loyal to certain players and totally redesign this squad in terms of a squad which is going to do well in this division. Also, technically, we need the financial money of selling a couple of players, which is quite sad, but something that it does look like we will need, especially if we go down. I don't want to be looking at it, but it is looking like we possibly are going to get relegated here, which means we need to move some players on to financially support the relegation. O'Connor, Burton. I would have liked to keep O'Connor as well, but I don't think he's going to stick around. I think he's destined for a lot bigger things than we can offer for a couple of seasons yet, I think. Oliver, he goes back. Penny, back to Oliver. Dempsey, Doddington. Reece saves with his legs. Save with whatever you want, as long as you save the bloody ball. Now remember, we do have Barnsley, second game from the last game of the season. That could end up being the most vital game of the season almost, if results keep going as they are. Penny. Right, straight away, they dominate in possession, which never happens. So let's just check all this out, shall we? Key passes, definitely from the wings. Crosses as well. Let's get them off. Average rating. Sorry, average positions. Looks like they're focusing down our left. So what I'm thinking is, so if we exploit our right, okay, we exploit our right. Drop Simpson back to a support role, I think. We'll do that for first, guys. Just see if that gives us anything in terms of. Oh, wait. That pretty much sums up how this is going at the minute. Pretty much sums up our season. Sliding tackle sets them up. I mean, seems frustrated, looks frustrated, looks nervous. I mean, he's come in and just not done it, so he's going to have to go off, especially looking nervous in defence. I mean, definitely screwed up defence-wise. We definitely are so weak defensively. Really disappointing. Penny. Doddington just skips past far too easily. Barnsley are losing. So we still would be only 1 point behind them with this defeat. We're just stuck on them 9 victories. We've been on them 9 victories for so long. Ray gets in there. Is he offside? He's not. Yes. Yes. We're back in it. Come on. Come on. Right, they seem to be just all over the pitch now. Get that off, key passes, very oriented on the wings. Any crosses? A lot of very deep crosses. The successful ones seem to be the early ones. Can bring on John as an inside forward. Actually, as a wide target man. Thomas Nielsen as a poacher. Do a support. Right, O'Connor's gone off the support on this flank, I hope. I'm going to take off Reed as well because I can't. Shit. I don't want to pick up another booking. Right, I want John to step up. I'm really missing John recently. I think this whole season he's just not stepped up as he normally would. Doddington, ball in. Reece collects. Right, come on. Use the target man. Sheevan. That goes up to John. John spreads it to Arnie. Arnie goes along to Ellison. But why? Dempsey. Long ball. Behind Sheevan. Back post. Headed. Crossbar. Cleared. Doddington. Right, Johnson picks it up and it's end of highlight. Bram Ellison's having a bad game of 6.5, which is disappointing. O'Connor, as always, 8.2. 8.2. We're going to miss him next season, 100%. No matter whether we stay up or go down, we're going to miss him. Right, come on, John. That's up to Nielsen. Nielsen spreads it to Arnie. Again. There's so many over. Reed. That's to Nielsen. He's offside. Oh, he's offside. And I thought he was going to bury it. I can't believe the keeper saved it. Van to Alexandro. That goes into Olivier. To Dowser. That's a throw in. It looks like the game's over. It is over. 1-1. I don't want to jump on them too much, guys, because we really are struggling confidence-wise. Shit. We could have done with the win, but at the end of the day, I think the point's not the worst thing in the world. It's tough. I mean, these are the type of things we need to be looking at, left backs and stuff, because we need left back, but I think we need experience next season, guys. No matter what. So I think we're going this. We joined now with Barnsley. We just need to get over that 10 victory freaking left mark. Really struggling. Let's check out Barnsley's schedule. Charlton at home next, then Swindon away, Burnley at home, Middlesbrough away, Bristol City away at end. We've got Cardiff away next, Birmingham at home, Newcastle away, Nottingham Forest at home, Barnsley away. That game is massive. And Derby at home. Do you know what? I'm almost considering coming back for the Barnsley game, but I think we're going to have to come back to the end of season because it makes more sense to come back then. So we'll come back to the end of season, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get played the rest of these games off air. Hopefully we've got enough points. Hopefully we come back talking about survival. If not, we'll come back and we'll battle it out on that final day. But fingers crossed, guys, it can go well. It's definitely going to be a struggle. But thank you for watching, guys. Do appreciate the support throughout this series has been unbelievable. And I will see you tomorrow for more Creating a Legacy as we continue this battle with FC United Manchester.